was 16-1. There was only 17 rounds in total. He did his best. He had a 1.44 rating on that map with 12 frags. I'm going to check on Dust 2 in a second, but we're going to let this pistol round start the game off. Tell us where we're going. See if Big can let these glizzies fly.
Let's see it. It's not for elimination, but it is for that grand final spot. They're already out through the mid doors. No contest. apex spotting bodies. RPK, oh my god, hot on the flank. apex also gonna then get one, but they're stuck inside of the door. Door stuck! Door stuck!
What on earth?
apex, he's just racking them all up at this point. 3 kills for him. Jumps into the B-bomb site. He wants to get himself that 4th, but it is nawwk with the headshot instead.
Tell me what just happened. He said, don't worry about it. I'm not leaving the door. You don't get to leave the door. You're going to stay here. I'm going to win this fight with you jumping in front of me blind. Now, you're making this really hard for me, but just stay patient. I'm going to win this fight. That's what he said. And then apex just came in and won it.
Just drop kicks the guy behind the doorway. So we've got Vitality picking up the pistol. Big multi-frag for apex. It was all looking good for Big until the 2-man hit from Catwalk into the doorway. nawwk will be tagged by syrson Scout to start off the force from Big. 4 Desert Eagles across this team, and we know what Big can deliver with Deegs.
So far with nawwk, they've only lost us 2 twice. Once to Complexity, once to Navi.
Okay, so looking less immortal.
Yeah, but I mean, basically never lost because of nawwk. He's just always getting 20 kills. Both those maps. Well, this is a cool boost, but is there a flash coming out? No, just a peek. All the info needed.
Bomb is killed towards long. It's going to take away what could have been the big split.
Damn. When Vitality played Dust 2 versus Navi. Okay,
apex. Yeah, double kill before syrson no scopes his head off. Because that's a thing. Bomb still left inside of the doorway, of course. A 2v4 that looks good for Vitality. apex. His patience paid off. Almost rattled away onto syrson as well, had it not been for that Hail Mary shot. What's left to attempt? A little flashbang up the catwalk. See if they can get the bomb plant, perhaps. zywoo at a distance. Makes quick work of syrson, dinks Keto, and finishes him off as well. So 2 kills coming out of Big Clan with the bye. That's all they got.
Yeah. So zywoo last yesterday or the day before? My memory's failing me. When did they play against Navi on Dust 2? Was that yesterday's match? 1915 nuke. It was a 2-0. No, it was 2 days ago. It went to overtime. zywoo got 38 kills to keep up. I mean, Simple Electronic got 32 and 35 respectively. But yeah, it was an incredible map from him. And nawwk had 24. Single overtime. So just 4 extra rounds to help him beef out the stats. apex gets tagged. Running into lower. Oh no, another door block here. 2 players to help him fall back. Long control on the menu for Big Clan. And we'll see if the tank can farm.
Youch. I was going to leave some burns.
That's my favorite when that happens and everyone just like walks away slowly. Okay.
Fine.
All right. They really do want to give RPK the ADR. So they're going to try this again. Who wants to go in front?
Not tiziaN.
apex does have a... He doesn't have an MP9? No? Okay.
Guess not. A run boost out the door. That's cute. Doesn't get him much. Until XANTARES decides he's had enough. Double deagle headshot coming out of the bomb carrier. That compromises long control. 40 seconds. shox just going to tuck in. Wait for them to possibly double back. Team Vitality just looking to keep their head down.
They're going to walk it up. I mean, it's still powerful, but of course, without the nades, it's going to make it hard. And the Fallness will swing here from syrson. Players behind. And one single flash Oh, they try to make the most of it, but the CTs
Shut
are, they're just in strong spots. I mean, it's really hard to break that apart, so they give it their best try.
The fact they got 2 Desert Eagle headshots is a success story in and of itself.
Yeah.
Let's watch them.
Both nuts.
Very nice. My thoughts
His face
exactly.
is so expressive that he can
very animated.
barely try and put together so much emotion.
One day I'm gonna wait. I'm just waiting for his eyeballs to pop out.
They are going to fall out one day. When when Big Clan win
a major.
last fall finals, those eyes are going to fall out.
Sorry, vivid mental image.
They will, yeah. Apex, he is low here versus tabseN. They get some damage off. I think they have an idea that it might be a 3 long setup, so they're going to try to take it out mid. I imagine smoke will follow. Oh no, they're just going to go in dry. That actually works out really well. syrson gets the first.
Very
caught falling back and some damage through the smoke. Helps out shoxy.
Yeah, he's going to immediately move into the doorway. Comes back at this with a deagle. What a madman. I suppose he thinks he's getting pressured from the tunnels, which is true. But to take such a risk with the deag, I mean, he could have dived behind the boxes. He could have kept that op up.
Yeah.
Instead, it's going to be zywoo and RPK here towards CT spawn. tabseN, looking to lock them in, is denied that chance. Now we've got an upgrade as well. syrson trying to knock them down before they come knocking on the doorway. And
I thought they got collateraled, I won't lie to you.
it's close. Frag grenades on the mark. They are still just on the cusp of this. Smoke grenade into the tunnel. syrson's going to take to the top of the box. Falls. Oh, no scope into RPK. zywoo's hunting him, and the deagle connects. Time is of the essence.
Damn.
He's got this defuse through and
He
through.
basically had to hit that first shot right there. Vitality 4-0. Nicely done. Nicely done. I think shox, only thing I could think is that the player in CT spawn, whoever, I think it was zywoo, said maybe to shox, we'll join up. You come outside the doors, I'll come out here, we'll crush the mid split. Of course, the idea when you're solo inside B and there's a split coming, you either fight tunnels or you fight out the doors, one or the other. It looked crazy to have him come out with a deagle, so either miscommunication, misinformation about how far they could have come out, how many players they thought were there, but clearly from what we saw, there was only one in the tunnels. That would have been the easier fight to take, but he didn't know that. And it almost worked out for Big, but the retake comes through.
Big 1v1 clutch. Because if not for that, we'd have Big on the board.
Oh, they're not going to buy.
No, sir.
They want to go for the op.
4 rounds of loss bonus, of course.
And 2 ops. Oh, wait, are they buying? Wait, what?
Little curb purchase.
Okay, yeah, I guess they can still buy next round
Spending
and
the surplus.
get the op. So it's time to get creative. Looks like a lower default this round. Oh, wait, maybe it's just going to be a full tunnel, except syrson has the bomb back in spawn.
Yeah, that's going to delay any full commitment.
He cannot stay here because he has to connect with his teammates for fear of getting split through the tunnels. They're forfeiting all other map control, just assuming that Vitality will not try to push through. You know, they've done a good job of spending time in long to make sure that hasn't happened earlier. And surely they're just going to keep this nice and simple.
shox going to stay focused on the doorway. Gives them a smoke to work with. Now they could technically cross or decide to flash through. shox puts that flash back plat on B. XANTARES still yet to be seen, and Vitality have now lost that mid control. zywoo is able to get the better of tabseN. Navarra on the window peek. He doubles down into mid. XANTARES will catch the kill. Oh, and the second. His Desert Eagle is just something special, but they don't have the bomb. That is the critical error, the critical issue. zywoo, lucky to be alive, peeks right back into it, and of course, dodges the op shot. Let's see it, Keto. 1v3, bomb back in mid, flash goes deep. He peeks. And he's thinking he's going to get pinched, but Vitality, they sit comfortably back on that bomb.
Yeah. zywoo ducks back. Keto comes out, finally punishes him. Honestly felt like XANTARES was supposed to win that duel right away, but Apex will come through with the trade bomb in their possession. And it comes close because these incredible 1-digs from XANTARES. Now, of course, you can't send the bomb solo, but I always love to see the bomb going tunnels. Just, of course, in the 4-1, you'd think, all right, it's safely going to get in this way. And he gives it his best shot. I mean, that's okay. It was probably a little bit surprising that zywoo peeked back into him. So, well, out of the last 21 rounds, Big have won 1.
Man, that is bleak. And you have the audacity to laugh.
I mean, I'm not the one who picked Big.
Ow, whoa! This
Whoa,
guy.
okay, Jesus.
Sorry, I'm a little excited. Just talking smack. In CeRq we trust.
Yeah. You know, it's... I don't know how much closer that game was supposed to be, but yeah, Big looked obviously thoroughly outclassed. There's not room for that kind of... I mean, maybe there is. We saw what Astralis did to G2 yesterday. I honestly didn't think a scoreline like that was possible between 2 competent Dust 2 teams. You know, like at this point in time, but clearly Astralis showed us different. At least here they're set up pretty nicely. Look who's all alone. zywoo here at long, and he's coming back to the right part of the site, but surely he gets flashed or something. We'll see if he can find an opening.
Oh my course. tabseN is pretty quick to trade that one, so...
That's an instant save, it looks like.
Yeah, with 3 players over on that B site, looks like we've got Big on the board. Could have happened in the 1v1, didn't. And now this is the way they slip one through. All they had to do was kill zywoo.
At this point, they could have probably made it over here to test the retake, but yeah, long cat control. And Big, they're just assuming that there's more players here, so they're going to really work it slow. You know, at this point in the round, you know, 10 seconds, they're really waiting a long time. It could have got scary.
What was that stat you dropped? 1 round win in the last 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's for that reason that they...
Yeah, they're just running on fumes, right?
They're just horrified.
They're scared of everything. Yeah.
Paranoia.
They're playing Plasmaphobia while Vitality are playing
Close, bro.
CSGO. I've never played that game.
Phasmophobia?
Is it Faz?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Plaz. I've actually never played. Okay, well, I guess everyone knows that now.
Very spooky.
What is it? Co-op horror survival?
Yeah, so you know those TV shows they make about hunting ghosts where they set up cameras and infrareds and sonars, which is all very real. You basically just do that, except for in video games, the ghosts are real.
Oh, wait, you played it in VR.
I did.
Oh, you should post that video on Twitter so everyone can watch. Will you agree to do that here live?
On the brink of tears?
Yes.
You want that on the internet?
Here live?
What?
You agree to do that here live now?
Right now?
Yes.
I'll think about it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, sure, I'll put it up.
There we go.
I'll put it up
Check
there.
Ronnie's Twitter for this video. It's great.
It'll go up at halftime.
All right, back to a rifle round, and it is standard setup here on long. They're putting some pressure out. It looks like Big are going to try to flash through this, maybe? Or, oh, they're just boosting up. So they do this a lot on their T defaults. It's a strong spot to be in. tiziaN, I think we'll leave tabseN up. My God, the return fire from shox. XANTARES has been a beacon of light for Team Big, but you're gonna lose some fights some of the time that way. So they'll have to make up for it. Now there's even less reason for Vitality to move off their current setup. They have some info here on Cat as well as long. They're in a pretty good spot, and no matter how far Apex gets from long, he can always assist with flashes. So as long as his presence is still here, he can have a huge impact. Big, they're slow rolling it. We've seen the T defaults are very, very slow. But again, not much incentive for they've already made the moves to find things out. They go so slow. Slow.
Do you wish this was faster?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think Big would be better off for it?
Might not make a difference.
RPK peeks up from pit. And he gets stuck there. Still just the one-man advantage now turned into the double. zywoo able to shoot through tiziaN and syrson. It's tabseN to possibly grab this back. He would have to ace. An ace is what he needs, damn it. Navera challenging off the catwalk, serving as a great distraction and an anchor. Headshot versus tabseN gives Vitality their 6th. It is a 1-round anomaly out of Big. Check out this from shox.
That was beautiful. I mean,
you shoot at him, he shoots back.
XANTARES, he didn't really leave, much room to guess, right? He's trying to spam towards Hummer, but such a tight angle. He kind of asked for it, like that last remaining place that he could stand in. At least, again, it looks like the morale's always very high for Big, which is awesome. I honestly feels like even when Vitality wins, sometimes they get really frustrated. But again, they've just got so much talent that they can make mistakes or be a little frustrated and still win. All right. Tag on Navera. That's a good start. What more can we do with it?
Little hinge smoke.
I think Maniac said this once, like, a reason why you wait the clock out seemingly for no reason is just because in the last few seconds of the round is when it's most likely that the other team will make a mistake. I think we haven't seen that be the prevalent way to play T-sides in general, though, for many years now. But that's kind of, I think, the value. That if they chill for a while, CTs get uncomfortable with the idea of not moving. Maybe they second-guess themselves. Maybe they fall off an angle they were holding for a long time. But, yeah. Vitality seemed to be pretty comfortable.
Utility usage coming out of tabseN. He is just the one-man army up the catwalk. His team now starting to split into B, and sure enough, we get that rotate from shox. zywoo missing the kill. Oh, but shox in with a second, and a very good chance at the third. It's syrson to be drawn back. RPK getting the better of tabseN. Man advantage for Vitality. We had a fight on multiple fronts, and it leaves Big to go back and try to burst into B. Navera, deep angle. Oh, XANTARES. He has been getting these kills out from tunnels consistently and cleanly. shox tries to get the better of the smoke spam. Bomb crosses over on the back of syrson. Another moment where Big get a chance to plant at the 10-second mark. These rounds have been squeezed down to the final moments. And a retake needed here for Vitality. Can Big win their second round? They've got no nades left to hold on, and a single flash for RPK to try and get into this bomb site. He is being locked in on by syrson. Good flash, and it is perfect for RPK. XANTARES out of the corner. He knows that they're coming in with the pinch, but there's nothing he can do to stop them. Not when they are on the same page. Vitality, they hit that 7.
Oh, man. That was like best chance to win right there. The XANTARES entries have been something special, really sharp, but look at these refrags. We had RPK at long, even though tabseN get these first 2 kills, the immediate answer back by shox, RPK on the corner. Look how annoying these peaks are, just beautiful. With the FAMAS, makes that very difficult situation for tabseN. He could have opened that round up completely with that 1 kill, and they try to respond back, but as you pointed out, it's the flash, the god flash really, to bring the round in. shox takes his time with the peak. It's perfectly timed. I mean, that's just a well-drilled execution. The full buy will come in for Vitality, and the same should be said for Big Clan. Back-to-back tacks.
Tack to tack.
Yeah. I wonder...
Toe.
I mean, they're just trying to sort out grenades. I feel like everyone can afford basically everything. Keto... Yeah, I mean, I guess Keto and tiziaN have to think about where they're going to get their grenades. So, see, if they get Galil's, they've got some giant master plan at work. What do you think he just said there?
I don't know.
He's going in circles with his hands.
Yes.
It will make sense to Toby. What could he have possibly just said there? That's Zoidberg. How could that be a strat? Well, we'll find out in the round. Let's see.
Big Clan with the weirdest code words you've ever heard. All right, let's see it.
Wow, that's a crazy shot.
Again, not playing for elimination, but playing to lock into that grand final.
Playing to not have to play against the winner of Astralis Navi.
Yeah, which sounds like a hell of a reward.
Listen, they want to win this game. Like, to get it to the 3rd map versus Vitality is already impressive enough. The only team to give Vitality a map loss at this event. I mean, that didn't look like it did damage, even though it was right on him.
Sometimes you got to take the chance.
Yeah. I always just assume they go, you know, in some server work, figure out if these wall bangs result in anything, but that looked pretty dead on.
It's like when you think you know a smoke lineup, so you throw it 100 times.
And it's missed 100 times, but you never found out.
Yeah.
You didn't see where it landed, yeah. That crack on the jungle smoke on Mirage that everyone throws wrong.
Frag grenade goes deep on catwalk. A little bit of damage here done to Big. Further damage off of the additional grenade. And zywoo is watching and waiting. He's getting a little impatient. He wants one. And he gets one.
Doesn't get scared by the flash. That's the big move right there. It's a small thing, but it has a huge impact. And this is the play that messes people up sometimes. You get behind that double stack. Not only that, it looks like Apex is coming to clear out cat completely. So this sets the CTs off over towards B. Oh my god.
Apex swings out from the CT spawn. That's going to be syrsoN's pickup. We've got Big with a man advantage, but shox is inside of the smoke. He waits, and it is perfect. Drops the bomb.
4 seconds.
No time left. shox is a god.
That's what we're talking about when it comes to holding B. If there's a split coming your way, you either got to fight tunnels or fight the doors. You don't just sit in the middle of the site. Since he has the rifle, a little bit more mobility.
Man,
here, this is the big one, too.
Thousands of rounds of Counter-Strike, so he never sweats it. In a moment like that, he knows he has it in the bag.
How dare you, production. tiziaN 0 and 9. He was the hero of yesterday.
From hero to 0 kills.
Wow. The contrast. 13 and 4. He's praying. Let me top frag again. Pretends to be humble.
Please don't let Navarra be better than me.
This whole Navarra thing, it's not working out as well as I thought. Oh, too well.
All right, Vitality. How many more you... Oh, my goodness.
What?
143.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Shame on you.
Okay. And the utility, top fragging utility damage. I mean, I guess it bakes into his ADR. Helps that stat line out.
That is for certain.
But hey, we basically had play of the game on shox. He's only got 7 kills. It was a 2K. That basically won the round.
Yeah, it was fun. Wall of smokes for shox to cross towards pit. Jumps up. Jumps down. Throws a nade.
Oh, they know he's blue, though.
And
we tried to punish.
Up the catwalk, offsetting zywoo, but doesn't matter. He just takes the second man in instead. Dives back around the corner as Keto picks up an additional kill, but the gun goes dry, and zywoo's able to lock down the elbow. What?
How did he die? That was such a nasty shot. He had 1 bullet.
Wow.
He shot it. He ducked. He looked down and instantly got 1 tapped.
Wow. And then syrson walks into his death.
And yeah, and then zywoo either, I don't know if it's zywoo or if it's RPK who gets that kill, but then the other one turns to Cat, gets the instant frag as well. This is about as far into the round as we've ever seen Big get. They've got the bomb on the bomb plant zone. 1v3. Is anyone going to give him a kill? Wow, they're just calling it the fake plant.
Yeah, and they all went over towards catwalk as well. Ooh, could have been good for the multi-kill spray, but not going to happen. Vitality, 9 rounds to 1.
Can we try to make some sense of that by watching it back? I want to know how this 2-kill happened. Like, was it zywoo who picked up the op into pit, or did he go for Cat?
He got Cat.
So he got Cat. Keto peeks up, and it's RPK who turns and just 1 bullets him in the pit. That's so disgusting. Look, he even looks down, right? Or kind of.
Not even fast enough.
That's crazy.
All right. Turns out Vitality's pretty damn good.
If Keto had any more bullets, right, that round is over.
Yeah, he had both of them lined up. Pistols left for Big. 1 round out of the first 10.
Yeah. And 1 round on Inferno.
Looking like dried up SpongeBob.
Dehydrated SpongeBob?
Yeah. Water! RPK with the flashbang rounds the corner, but, well, that's a lot of players. Despite the flash, still 1 knocked back. 17 and 4. zywoo. He sees the M4. Oh, almost predicts the position. Very close, very cool. Very modern.
You had to just say the very modern at the end.
Mm-hmm. The gloves are off. It's 9-1.
I'm tired of saying nice shot, zywoo. Nice shot, zywoo. Nice shot, zywoo.
Dies out in the end. Keto's going to give us a little bit of a fight here. And if it's not Keto, who is it? He's the top of the scoreboard for Big, 10 and 8. Another round where he picks up the double deagle frags. Hands on the M4. He's got the Kevlar. He's got the incendiary. This is a winnable position. odds definitely against him. As that bomb goes down, the CTs walk up. AI predicts it at 17% chance for Keto. And, well, the odds don't lie. shox finds the headshot. Vitality find their 10th.
I love how he died and went to 4%.
Yeah, right.
They still have to defuse.
Here's zywoo peeking around these corners,
Really
making
easy.
sure he just takes them all down.
Not a lot of... Oh
Nice
my God.
adjustment.
What is with these shots?
Yeah.
There's actually almost every round we've seen like either 2 1-dekes, a great couple of entries from either tabseN or XANTARES, but everything else is just really failing. And again, the map is not deep enough to point to anything that, you know, Big are doing incredibly wrong. But they're not following up with the opening kills. They're usually getting these refrags later in the rounds. Okay, syrson will risk it. Jumping up top, testing the flick of zywoo, but he'll show up. He's been showing up hard here on Dust 2. And they'll try to punish the long setup, but shox, he's close at mid. My goodness,
So
tabseN
much
and
damage.
Keto are already so low.
Yeah, even if he dies, he's basically won the round. tabseN and Keto would fall easily. nawwk, he's looking for him. Here's the movement coming in. They're going to just try and push past 2 backs for nawwk. 9 kills on him, 11 rounds for Vitality. They are looking for the back-to-back 16-1.
They didn't even know. Oh my God, imagine.
The
Last time we've seen
back-to-back.
that.
The 2-time.
Yeah,
Violence.
and they did it without cheating. Crazy stuff. You just watch that shox cam, you think they're losing. But he's hyped. Another tag through the door from syrson.
Not the first time.
Oh man. Imagine after that first map. They really get smoked. Okay. Apex looking for the push. He finds the correct timing. Oh, it's even better to actually come back. Wow. They're not anticipating him to peek back in from the left side of all places.
He tries to run.
I love how they're playing this close door position. Every time they go for the long setup, they've been punishing the mid walkouts with this position. Last time it was shox. This time it's nawwk. And even if he doesn't frag from here, having someone close door hear something. They always hear something. Pins being pulled on cat. Players walking around at mid. Hinge smoke can be punished. Like, there's a lot of value in playing close doors.
3-player push to the catwalk. Maybe this is the answer. But I'm not going to lose my mind over a single round win, no matter how impressive from Big. This is Vitality's half, no doubt. zywoo is 20-5, 21-5. He's got 2 more players coming at him for the elbow. RPK takes one with him. The other opper in syrson can answer. zywoo's comfortable. Misses the shot. Nice movement here from syrson. 2v2 ensues. And now we're down to the 1v1. XANTARES.
Is bomb in CT or on cat?
On cat.
Oh, he'll get it.
And he's gone.
Yeah, he'll run away. I think the info will be there. Maybe that he had it in that position. And XANTARES is trying to... Oh, he's trying to make sure he doesn't get punished crossing mid.
Oh, but he's waited too long.
Yeah, he could have gone tunnels here. He'll have to walk out, but it seems like he'll have open lines. And now he'll run... Oh my
And now
God,
nawwk's going to get his back.
Are you kidding me?
Ooh, it's close. He loses just a little bit of health. Bomb planted in the nick of time. And XANTARES, knowing nawwk is hot on his heels, posts up on the plat. Oh, what? Shut up! What? He throws the... You rat.
He pulled that off like he thought he was simple. Through the doors, he throws the AK in with the USP. You kidding me? He's playing around.
Oh,
That's
my God.
This is like some config level stuff. The confidence here.
Look.
Did we just watch that? You know, no one's ever turned from an AK flying through a door, but that's just to show them how good you are. How confident
I don't know if
you
that's
feel.
discipline or words of encouragement, but Vitality have to be feeling good off the back of it. That is so demoralizing.
That's just disrespect.
I can't believe him.
That to XANTARES.
Who is this kid?
Krimz brother.
Well, that's why he can get away with it. tabseN, he's going to answer here through the smokes on long. Vitality just running with their winning ways. Double op here in the 3v3. We get that quick clash on A and big walk away. But nawwk. Wastes no time coming over to cut them off. And he's going to see them. Ooh, but he misses his shots. Should have stuck to the USP.
I think he only sees one. They're going to try to cut this off at the cross, but Searson's got the better angle for this fight. And no one else has rotated over. So maybe they'll get a second round, finally. I think nawwk just made a few fans with that play.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said...
You didn't love it.
Exactly. Just throws it through the door.
I mean, it'll rock you.
My favorite thing about nawwk is, like...
Now you got a list of favorite things about nawwk after that.
He comes into this team, and it's just confidence from the get-go. It's success from the get-go. It's not like he had that first showing. No offense, but to compare him to Bit, where Bit just looked like a
so nervous
ball
on
of
game
nerves.
one.
Yeah, exactly. You know, nawwk from the get-go came into this project and just implemented himself into the winning ways of Vitality. And now, here we are a few weeks later, and he's pulling off stunts like that. Another one.
Okay. I mean, I like that.
One is not enough. Two is not enough. Big need three.
It does feel like tiziaN does such a good job with that. Like tiziaN tabseN, they're the PMA combo.
Searson's found these wallbang
He's been
shots.
consistent.
Exactly.
Yeah, very
it's just
consistent.
a matter of following up with something more. There is not any way you can really... Why did I say... There is not any way you
What are
can
you
really...
reading off parchment paper?
I do believe Vitality. The Kings of Dust 2 for now.
That's great,
I
by the
forgot
way.
my point. Got a little too loose. I'm feeling as goofy as nawwk.
shox aiming so low, man.
He's gonna take him out the shins.
The low rider. Watch out for speed bump shox.
I think there's no doubting that Vitality are the, if not one of the best teams in the world right now. In this kind of a fashion to take down big like this, just playing with them. shox finding the no-scope and the follow-up. He's got 3. Spots XANTARES, who's going to be trying to close out the 1v2, and now he's got it into the 1v1. It's even, but he doesn't have the bomb. And I feel like this has just been like the tail of the tape for Big. Never having everything they need and then falling short. 13 CT rounds for Vitality. Only 2 on the side of Big. Let's see it. You got nothing to lose and nowhere to go. Try and finish strong.
That's kind of the story, though, right? The fact that they can only move the veto a little bit, but then still get caught on 2 maps where nawwk is playing, where Vitality literally have the most success on the roster, that's problems. That is issues. Well,
That helps.
yeah. In the first half, nawwk got tagged crossing like every single round. And here on the T side, he'll get shot up in spawn again.
Really not his day in terms of the mid picks. We've got a boost up on Catwalk as well. syrson with prying eyes down into the tunnels like a hawk. Ahoy hoy.
It's your boy.
syrson looking.
The syrson.
And sure enough, he wanted a little bit more. He's like, hey, I wasn't done. XANTARES peeks up into the tunnels, and that's where he gets bested. tiziaN gonna go charging forward and drops the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they saw that bomb in there, they knew they wanted it.
Yeah, the push is the info is worth its weight in gold here. They try to come through with the fake, it doesn't work out, and now there's a lot of players to find, but oh my god, they'll find 2. It's actually a 2-on-2 situation, and the T's connect.
Not
But
another
will they be able
2v4.
to get tabseN? Is he going to let that go?
He didn't have the crisp headshot.
Whoa.
He didn't have the clean angle.
I feel like you take the damage there. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, what do you actually gain from not... Like, you're just going back to the tunnels flank. I guess now they... I don't know. They're going to treat it like both are here, so...
Smoke, that's a big one.
Is that a good smoke?
Well, makes the... Yeah, because of that. Is that a good smoke? I don't know about the answer, but they at least get the first headshot. shox bails out with bomb. He's just looking for his money. Goes for the bomb plant. Big clan come out from tunnels. shox give it to him. He's going to need 2 headshots. He gets the first one, 6 HP. tabseN's close, but shox is an animal.
You can rely on everybody on this team right now. shox, what was that? Double stack. 1v2.
Oh.
You're kidding. He wasn't even supposed to get that bomb back. There was no secret at that point. Both were there. And this was a 2v4? Look how beautifully he plays. I mean, this is his specialty, right? This exact situation.
Damn, shox. High five.
I love that, but man. Apex is loving life watching all these clutches. None of his teammates are losing anything.
Wow, what a way. What a message.
They needed to just chase him down, to be honest.
What an absolute robbery.
I mean, you didn't think it was necessary for them to come through the smoke right when the bomb is going down? I was thinking even letting them plant is bad enough. Because that money means they're buying no matter what.
And shox comes away with the round win.
Yeah.
Just stunning. Like, listen, Vitality, if you want that grand final spot, go ahead and take it. You're looking like the best team in the world. But please don't break big in the process. You know, they still have a chance to make a run from the lower bracket. Don't snap them in half with rounds like that. Vitality, no respect.
That to happen?
I don't want that to happen.
Okay.
I don't.
This sets up the final even better, right? If it's this bad, how bad is it going to be for the next guy? Or do Big go down to the lower bracket,
run it back,
and yeah, and give it to either Navi or Astralis? Like, this is the question: how good are they? How good is Vitality?
If I had to bet, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. shox. Keeping eyes on that long push. There's a chance Big can still steal this one away, but a lot of it's going to rely on Keto, as he is that only player on the A site. And he's going to have utility soaring for him. Forward. Vitality push. One player drops down. Keto definitely heard it, but he looks into the flashbang because of that. And nawwk able to turn around comfortably for the kill.
Has anybody ever been more blind than him?
Possibly not.
Maybe never.
Oh, wow. And then nawwk through the smoke is able to get himself another one. He is on a tear with this MAC-10. Doesn't care who you are, what you're doing, or what you have to hide behind. syrson shooting off the scout, gets aggressed from mid, and those are so crisp. He's got it into the 1v1. Both these players low HP, but poor syrson, he just can't justify it. He's going to grab that AK, walk away, and give Vitality their 15th round. 13 map and match points for Vitality off the back of this one.
Man, they all have a lot of kills. Isn't that weird? Oh, sorry, those are deaths. Oh my god. No, that wasn't even meant to be a joke. I was actually looking at their deaths. Okay. I was like, man, they all have so... I was like, how do they have so many kills and no rounds? But I wanted to say... My narrative... That sounds so savage. I actually really thought those were deaths. Or kills that I was looking at. Okay, but the narrative that... Stop laughing. The narrative was that they all look like they're having great rounds. That sounded so bad. They all look like they're having great rounds. syrson with these scout shots. We had the 1 deeks from both XANTARES, AK entries from XANTARES, close clutch situations. I feel so silly for saying that.
Martin's talking smack about you in my ear.
What did he say?
He says, look, he's still trying to save it.
Why can't you save me?
Martin's a savage. It's an honest mistake.
I hope you get stuck in LEM forever, Martin.
Whoa. He said he played versus Talent today. He got 7 kills across both maps and said, Kana, I missed a consistent. That you are, Martin.
He killed Maniac 4 times.
Consistently the best producer in CSGO. nawwk.
Producer, okay.
Director. Champion. #1 man. Apex. He's got syrson dead to rights. And tabseN comes peeking off of the catwalk. He sees our PK. What are they going to do about it? Vitality. They got that man advantage. They got tons of tools to close this. They've just got to chew through the couple of guns that Big Clan have hung on to. Wow. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it looked like, but I felt it. Another one from RPK. Slowly but surely, Big Clan, they're just fizzling out. I mean, they took this series to Vertigo. And that was the question. That was the new piece of the puzzle. It looked awesome. We had so much to praise from them. 16-9 scoreline over Vitality. But then we went right back into what Vitality always have over Big. And what Vitality have over every other team in the world right now is a spot at the Blast Fall Finals Grand Finals.
Well earned, you know? It's good to see that the team that ran it this far gave Vitality their toughest test in terms of one map win. That being said, it did go 2 overtimes versus Navi. That was a strong fight as well. That could have gone in either direction. But that's still, just like to be able to even clear it. Not even